where we left off a couple weeks ago, you guys had flown down to Sherfield Castle, and were attempting to begin negotiations with Alton,
the warlord,
to have him meet up with Tenebris and Dean for dinner to discuss a diplomacy, right?
Did we ever get a day for like the following week for
Nope.
Dalton? No.
Nope.
Week.
Nope.
There's a range.
Yeah, you gave him a date range, and then you left. You just fucking left. You said, hey, would you be open to meeting? And he's like, yeah, sure, I guess. And you said goodbye and left. Like, that was just how you left it.
Sweet, dude.
All right, cool.
Mission
accomplished, I guess we're meeting with them. Hey, come over. We can have like a little hangout with drinks and stuff at my place. Okay, yeah, we will. Bye. And just fucking skip town, right? Yeah.
I just wanted to know.
The door's open.
Yeah, you know, guy really values honesty, and you just lied to his face 3 times. It's whatever. Like, it's all good. Anyway, you have parked the airship just to the north of Sherfield Castle. 4 of you, 3 party members, and a parrot have disembarked off of the airship, leaving Lugdash and Fen behind on the airship. And have walked up the path to Sherfield Castle, and upon seeing the castle gates, I'm doing this best from my memory as I can, you were greeted with the guards beginning to form along the wall, as well as a group coming out. Does that make sense? Does that sound right?
I don't remember the group coming out.
Group doesn't come... Okay, group hasn't come out, you just have the guys up top. The group hasn't come out yet, that's fine. And then the 2 that are on the ship are just mega chillin', right?
Yep.
Okay. Let's get into it.
All right.
All right. As you begin...
Who wants to be a millionaire music?
So as the guards are beginning to line on the battlements up above, the ballistas being turned down towards your party as you are walking up and approaching the gates. There's a little in front of the portcullis. There's a small iron gate that opens up, and out comes one lone soldier dressed in the exact same manner as all the other ones, and also Brood, who is in the party.
That's right, Brood is disguised.
Looks like they are coming out unarmed. You do not initially see a weapon on them, and they come out to greet you. Yes, hello.
Hello.
How can we help you? What state your business, please? We don't get many visitors here, obviously.
We have some business to deal with. We need to speak to Alton Sherfield.
What is this in regards to?
We deliver message from Tenebris.
And who are you? And why were you talking to Tenebris?
We are... What is the... Atir, what is the name of that group? The family?
Oh, the Intermerita?
Yeah, we are merely just messengers on behalf of Tenebris. We have no stake in your conflict, but we just wish to deliver a message to Mr. Sherfield. Whatever you need us to do to feel comfortable, search us. I've got nothing on me, so.
Hi, Colton.
Hi.
Hi, Colton.
We just wish to speak to Mr. Sherfield.
Why? You don't sound like you're from around here. Why are you wearing that then?
I'm not from here originally, but I came here recently. And I've been just working. But I'm here with Mrs. Upper Skirt. And
His eyes kind of widen at the mention of Demi's last name.
we are on official business, so can we please stay on task? And we need to speak to Mr. Sherfield.
So this is the missing upper skirt, huh?
Missing?
You sound
with us.
surprised to hear that you have been considered missing for some time.
Yes.
Are you aware of what has been... When was the last time you were home?
I don't know. I can't remember.
In at least a year and a half.
It's been a while.
Realistically, it's
since we've
been
been home.
a couple months, give or take. Probably about a month or two. I think. Maybe a little longer. We'll go 2 to 3 months.
It's been a few months.
Are you aware of what's happening in Bellinau?
Maybe not.
I mean,
I was trying to talk about global conflict. Sir, can we speak to Mr. Sherfield or not? You never introduced yourself either. I don't know. Are you Mr. Sherfield?
I am not Mr. Sherfield. I'm sorry. I was just a little taken aback by Miss Upper Skirt being here. I will see if he is available. This is regarding a meeting with Tenebris or something, you said?
Yes. Basically, we just Tenebris requests his presence.
Sure,
in the meeting.
I will go see if he is available. And as this guard turns to walk away, the gates open. That gate that he came out opens back up, and you see this. Oh my God, where is it? This golden dragonborn walk out wearing black and gold. His cloak is kind of. He's got this very stout posture about him. His armor is very polished and shiny. It is gold with like black trim, but you notice his cloak is like tattered and holey and almost falling apart. He's got this tunic on adorning the colors of his house with blood stains. And as he begins walking up to you, he begins tapping his fingers together almost nervously or anxiously, and he just says, "Hello, I am Alton Sherfield. I see that you seek audience with me."
Greetings, Mr. Sherfield. It's an honor to be in your presence today.
Why are you wearing my house colors? I don't know you.
I just really like the design, if I'm honest.
No, I think you should actually be honest with me. Why are you wearing my house colors and disguising yourself as a member of my guard?
It is a form of self-survival instinct, because the presence you have in the area is quite intimidating, and I just figured if I looked like you or one of your people, then maybe I could survive a little bit longer than your mighty domain.
He sits there in silence for a second.
How'd I do? Does it look Good.
Just eyeing you down.
Dash and Fen up on the
Yeah,
ship,
just-
just like
I turned it from a disguise to a cosplay.
imitation is the most sincere form of flattery.
I think you unintentionally were being actually honest with me there. Your self-survival instincts. I will believe that.
Only the truth.
Yes, I think that might have been the truest thing you've ever said. And Miss Upperskirt, to what do we owe the pleasure?
Alton. Hello.
It's very good to see you. Are you aware of the war effort failing by your parents? Or is this the news that I'm breaking to you?
Hmm. Yeah. I don't know that.
Yes, the civil war is not going well for them. Quite unfortunate. I really liked your family. But anyway, so what is it you are requesting of me? You have flown all the way here in your ship for what exactly?
We are on.
I'm going to
You need a
speak
pillow?
up and just Tenebris is requesting a meeting with you and Dean Dahlhurst in Harnsey. We're just messengers. I don't know why he wants to meet with you guys, but he set this meeting and this helps
Everybody.
essentially everybody.
Ah.
Yeah. I just kind of look at Hypes and I'm like,
I
"Thanks, buddy."
don't finish sentences.
I reach up and I just scratch under his chin. Like a good parrot.
Young druid, you don't need your bird disguise here.
Busted.
Again, it's probably
know.
just the self-survival instinct again kicking in.
Yes,
So that way you can fly away.
For a set of messengers, you seem very on edge.
Okay, this is a very intimidating aura you have
We're not
around this
really
castle, sir. It's
Sure.
just
I'm the guardian of the Sentinels, man, so I'm just like mad chilling, you understand?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I said
He's mad chilling. I'm like, wait, you didn't understand that?
okay. Let's get back on topic. Back on topic. We're losing them, guys.
Where is the sentinel?
Sentinel?
You said you're the guardian of the sentinel. Where is the
Yeah,
sentinel?
That's a druid thing. That's a need to know thing for the druids.
Whoa. Okay, let's not get hasty here.
Oh, that's
Let's just go.
it's on a
down.
different plane, my guy. It's on a different world. It's in a different plane of existence.
So
I
Tenebris.
think you should probably be a little bit careful with what you say to me here, and I will ask one more time. Where is the sentinel, guardian?
Oh no.
He's on the ship.
Yes, he is. Do you feel like you're doing a good job guarding him from
He's with,
here?
He's with my boys right now.
He's a parrot.
On the ship.
He's a parrot.
Yes, he is with your boys and
I can
mine.
communicate with him from here. Like we
Radio
Why don't-
over the-
Did you
Why
hear
don't-
that?
Why don't you ask him how things are going on the ship?
Oh no. They took over the ship.
like-
radio message to Luke Dash.
Do you
check.
are you checking in with Nakamo?
yeah, I'm checking it with No, I just got a really
So-
bad migraine. right now.
He is telling you what I am about to tell you. As the party departed, Luke, Dash, and Fen, you were tending to the ship. And do you remember those birds that were flying around you?
Yeah.
Yep.
About a half dozen or so were initially just kind of flying around. It's really barren. There's not a whole lot of other life in the area, but they had kind of flown to like the other side of the chasm. You could still kind of see them within eyeshot, though. After your party had departed and had left eyeshot,
Did we
um,
lose?
you did notice that 2, 3, 4 times as many birds begin flying back very quickly. And before you even were aware of what was going on, you had 17 armed guards on your ship as these birds swooped up and transformed back.
New crew.
Roll or
New
what?
crew, baby.
Take him over. Don't kill him.
Roll for initiative.
are you trying to solo fight 17 people?
Where's them to surrender? Dude, just behead 2 of them, dude, and they'll all kneel to you, Lou.
Captain Luke Dash.
You
Show them why we have the flying ship in the first place.
you very quickly realized how quickly
And tell her she's the captain.
you were outnumbered, and they upon landing on the side, they very quickly revealed to the two of you that your presence has been known and tracked for a while, and there is a direct line of communication with Alton and this scout group, that he will know everything that happens on this ship as it happens. And the better you take your little boarding party, the better it will be for the rest of your group.
I don't understand. Is he being hostile towards us right now? Or like
We should ask him.
or is he just saying like,
how he
hey,
feels.
I have
about
like the upper
Tempest.
hand. You thought you did, but now I'm in control, kind of situation.
Mr. Sherfield, I have a question.
He has not given
Kevin
you
Clash
any indication that he's not given you any indication that he is wanting to stir shit up with you. He does not seem. It seems like if he wanted to, he could murder you on the spot. The fact that he hasn't yet kind of gives you the inclination that he, like the ballista's turning to you and not immediately blowing you up and being fired down upon you, kind of gives you the, hey, we can't really do it. We're almost powerless in this situation, because if we try anything, there's 4 ballistas and 50 guards ready to jump us. Our airship has already been, they've already taken into account the airship, right?
We can't be sneaky.
Yes.
But
So Nakama lets you know this, Hypes, that your ship has been boarded and taken. In his
my
dog
God.
voice.
They're everywhere. No. I just kind of look at him, and I kind of like give him a look, and I go, well, apparently I'm not doing a good job right about now. So what's the plan, sir?
Well, I just think that you should probably take care of the Sentinel a little bit more. You wouldn't want some evil creatures to prevent him from fulfilling Sahanin's will. Now, would you?
You speak to Sahanin?
Oh. I will address that later. That's not for you to understand or know at this moment.
The
Mr. Sherfield.
I
I
say
got
that
your
out
arm
loud.
like that. I'm like, they're bumping boots.
I was like,
Yes.
all right,
Yes,
chit chat later.
Mr.
Mr.
Sherfield, I know we're just mere messengers, but just out of curiosity, how do you feel towards Tenebris and Mr. Dahlhurst?
It's a great question.
Dean and I go way back. Our houses have been through a lot together. I don't trust Tenebris as far as I can throw him. He's always in it for the money, so... But I will go into these... that's what you were coming to ask me to go to dinner with him and talk to him and Dean. I mean, I will go to this and
Oh, phew. That's a relief.
humor him, I guess. But you don't have any idea what his
Agenda?
end goal is to be here.
No, we didn't. I mean, he really put us in a situation and is making us do this little trip for him. But can I just speak with my crew for just a quick second?
Before you do, let me just...
Oh.
I just want to inquire about that. What kind of situation did he put you in?
I don't honestly remember, but we're doing this because
I'm just gonna
Yeah,
speak up.
that's
I'm like,
your-
hey,
feel free to tap in.
I'm trying to move up farther in this organization, and this is to get Tenebris's trust to move to move into a right hand position for him. He didn't give us a whole lot of options for this.
Um,
And it's,
can I-
I'm not exactly in a position to ask a ton of questions, if you understand.
Yes, okay.
Can I use a cantrip to cast Whisper to a tier? So I can whisper something to him quickly without physically doing it.
Do you have to verbally say the whisper?
I just point my finger towards him and I whisper.
He has to scream.
Are you
And then he
trying?
hears it
Are
and
you
he's
trying
like,
to do this discreetly?
Whisper.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
But I would like to whisper to a tier. Hey, what if Mr. Sherfield could help us knock out Tenebris, and then you could take control of the family after we become his right-hand man, you know?
Like how
Just whisper that right into your thoughts.
just right into my
Just
thoughts.
Yeah.
I
Just from right
like I
behind
know
you.
that's from Brood though, right? Like I don't have to.
You hear Brood's voice in your head.
Okay. I just look over at him and I just kind of give him a thumbs up, like kind of like that's been my plan for a while. So I just kind of give him a thumbs up.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Hey,
Didn't need to
thanks,
whisper
buddy.
it, Well,
Yeah, that was my plan to begin with. So I just kind of like look over at Brood and instead of doing the thumbs up, I just like shake my head. I'm like, yep.
Well, okay. Well, it sounds like Mr. Sherfield is open to meeting with Tenebris, so we can go back and deliver the message. Should we have like a? Should I drop off like a business card with you, Mr. Sherfield?
I know where to find him. Thank you.
Is there anything else you guys wanted to talk about while we're here, or should we just kind of?
Well, is there any way we could get some supplies before we go for the ship?
Absolutely not.
Worth a shot.
I
Okay.
need to go back to my dog.
All right.
You should
can
take
I-
a little more care of your dog.
Aye. I'm not gonna say anything else. Still,
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I feel like everything else is
We
gonna
should.
go.
So
we should
the-
probably get out of here though. This place is crazy.
Well, I mean, he agreed to do the meeting, but we didn't give him a date or anything.
I will
did we
consult
call
with
it?
Dean, and we will.
We'll start sending pigeons.
I don't need you to send a pigeon. That's very cute, though.
What about a parrot? I like point at heights.
I'm flattered,
Not
Mr.
here
Sherfield. Really, thank you.
Yes, Dean and I will discuss a time in the next coming week or so, and we will work our way to Harnsey. He kind of says it with like this,
Like a
like
disdain.
saying it tastes bad in his mouth.
Harm.
Yeah,
What race is this guy?
he's a
He's a
dragonborn.
dragonborn.
He's a golden dragonborn.
Golden.
Whoa.
This was the place that enslaved
Well-
all the dwarfs.
Guys, I think we should get back to
Yes,
this.
it is. Would you like to do something about that while you're standing here?
I think
All
we
right,
should.
Okay.
I think we should get back to the ship
Not right now.
and get the hell out of here, huh?
I will relieve your ship from my clutches and
What are those raven things called, Mr. Sherfield? By the way,
what ravens?
those birds.
The birds.
Birds.
The birds that you've seen flying around.
Yeah, were they actually birds or were they like bird people?
As you are asking about this, one of the birds flies out from the keep, comes down and shapeshifts into a dragonborn, using the same techniques that you have seen Hypes use to transform into his animals.
Whoa.
They are just some guards that I have along the perimeter to scout for any of Sayua's forces that decide to get a little clever. Let's just say.
Yo, this
guy
grew motherfucking nature for evil.
Wait.
I can feel it.
Yes.
I think
So
it's
you
that
come.
Yes.
Wait, say you, Tom?
Yes, you guys should send her my regards while you are in Stratham.
You're fighting her, right?
Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting.
Please send her my regards.
Well,
Guys.
yeah, I think
Guys, we gotta vote. We gotta vote.
Well, we gotta go back to the ship first.
we do have to go back to the ship.
Yeah,
So
we
we
gotta
can
go
all
we, can
talk.
send, we can send a pigeon, but we gotta talk about that.
I ain't being no pigeon. I'm gonna be a big ass eagle, if anything.
So, Alton Sherfield has been fighting Sayua Cop.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can you remove that map? What area was she in charge of? Like,
She was the leader of Stratham.
of Stratham.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Stratham runs from the top of the peninsula down along the river all the way till the
South Crate and
North
Whatever
Crate
that-
is the edge.
Point Joy.
North Crate is a fortified city that is part of the Crate Badlands. Point Joy
Okay.
is a fort that Stratham built on their southern tip down there to prevent the Badlands from going up the river in a previous war. It's a strategic
Okay.
location. And then the open fields had a bunch of battles there. Persiv is also like the first, and it back in the before time when Stratham and Crate were at war with each other. Crate would go up the rivers. Once we're going up the rivers was no good. They were going through the tunnel, and they eventually had lost. Stratham had built Persiv to kind of fortify the backside of the tunnel, almost trapping the Crate Badlands in, because going through the forest is really hard with a full army, and then they have to go all the way around the entire mountain range to go all the way to the east side there, and that takes a whole bunch of time, and then it gives Stratham a bunch of time to fortify Plovis, which is so Point Joy, Plovis, and Persiv are all part of Stratham. North Crate is part of the Crate Badlands.
Okay. And I know this is just meta knowledge, but the Crate Badlands have already taken Castle Greywall. They've pushed that far.
They've taken.
Up, right?
You are aware that they have taken Castle Greywall. I don't know if you know of any other settlements
City?
or cities
Yeah.
that have been under attack. You just know that there is some kind of fighting going on. and you do know that Castle Greywall was lost, and you are aware that there are vampires there.
Okay.
Now, whether those
Now-
vampires are aligned with Crate Badlands or not, you aren't
Yeah,
exactly
that's
sure.
what I wanted to ask him before we left. Because when he said to give Sayuakab his regards, that's why I wanted to ask about Castle Greywall.
Okay.
Because we got there on accident.
What would you like to ask him?
Alton, are you aware that there are like vampires at Castle Greywall? Do you know how we can be better prepared to fight them there? Do you, like I'm asking some questions I guess I don't have a full knowledge on because we were very surprised by them and we weren't trying to be there.
Aren't they his?
I'm pretty sure the key to vampires is silver and wooden stakes through the heart and garlic, right? Not silver. Silver's werewolves. What am I saying? It's just wooden stake through the heart and garlic, right? It's not a mystery.
Sunlight as well.
All right, well, I'll just
Unless we're
take my
talking
idiocy
Twilight.
somewhere else then.
We didn't try garlic, dude.
I mean, don't you... Do they not
I
have
really
books in
garlic.
Harnsey? Oh, you're from Harnsey. Never mind. I'm sorry. That's very ignorant of me. Yes, you need a wooden stake and some garlic. And then you should be fine.
Okay.
Is
Thank
that
you.
all you want to ask me about the vampires in Castle Greywall?
Well, I guess I don't understand why you wanted us to give Sayuakab your regards. And I know Castle Greywall is between us and Harnsey, so I'm just curious.
I think we both know that Sayuakab is not in Castle Greywall. Is she?
Nope.
No, she's not.
Nope. Sure isn't.
Nope. In fact, I feel like you would have to travel a little farther north to find her.
Oh, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
We.
Interesting. All right. We'll give you your regards then. And I turn around to walk back to the ship.
I feel like we should just be honest with this guy.
As you guys are turning around and leaving,
I would like to turn around again one more time and just say, okay, Mr. Sherfield, aren't you fighting Sayuakab right now? Like in the battle?
it's very insightful of you. Yes, Sayua was leading the defense.
So, hypothetically,
Mm-hmm.
you would, if someone were to take her out, you would be great, like happy, positive.
I think that would be a good thing for my war effort. Yes.
And like maybe that person, like you could like work with them.
I turn around and look at Brood with just so much pride right now. This is just great.
I mean,
You could,
I would hope that whoever would try and assassinate a leader like that would be very discreet about it and wouldn't be setting fire to her command tent or dragging her body in the back of a cart.
He knows already.
But
Oh.
yes,
No.
I might be a little more open to working with someone who is my
omniscient.
interests in mind.
Omniscient people, lizard.
I just seem to require and demand a little bit more discretion out of my employees.
Well, to be fair,
To be fair,
we are very new to this, so that is just why.
truth is not our policy in our party.
All right, I will just give him the truth from me.
Are we
that's-
not new to this?
Well, yeah. I mean, we definitely are new to
New
this.
to this.
I just like I'm like, yeah, that's my bad. Once again, also not given much of a choice there. The desecration part, yeah, we had a choice in that, but the other part, not so much. But she's been taken care of, so hopefully your war effort goes a bit better.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm rooting for you.
Might I ask why you are rooting for me in this war effort?
Because we fucking killed the really good person. So I can't root for them. Alright, I'm trying to speak quieter now.
So, I will say, since you've...
How much
being honest, I'm
discretion
just
do
being
you
honest today.
require? Like, how much? Can
Hey.
you elaborate on that?
How much
You should be
discretion
able to-
do I require? How long do you think I have known about what happened to her?
Probably since it happened, you got like
Probably
birds
right.
going around.
Bitches.
They were probably.
Do
probably
you remember?
You're so cool.
Do you remember
Eddie?
a certain...
Is Eddie?
Anything?
Do you remember a certain commander meeting with Seiyu Cobb moments before her death? This sparks a memory for you guys of a commander walking out of the tent as you were walking in.
Yes, I remember seeing him, but I don't know who.
And there were guards around Seiyu Cobb as well, right? Do you,
Really?
Yeah.
This guy's giving me Littlefinger vibes.
do you remember, I don't know, what they looked like or anything?
That's gonna be my next
Yeah. Hang on.
tiny fingers.
Pause.
Or it's not by no. Yeah.
I don't think I wrote it down.
Mm-hmm.
I think I did.
But-
What session was that?
Oh my god, 25 or something? Who knows?
We're on session what, 50?
Two.
All right.
Probably.
Probably
sessions-
37.
37-ish.
Yeah. Going back to
Yeah.
38. Makeshift wall around Luton. Not well made. Central meeting area in town. Admin building falling apart. Federation in shambles / disarray. The Queen is accused of trying to kill Eric. I attempted snapping her neck and failed. She is a copper dragon. And then I wrote down, burned down the tent, decapitated her, and went to a tavern. God bless it.
Sounds about
Took a long
right.
ride. I did not write any notes about.
I do not remember there being any guards or people. Like, I remember us
There
just
were 3
seeing
guards
her
and they
trying to
all...
take her out.
There were 3 guards
They
and they
ran
all
out.
ran
The
away.
guards did run away
When she did that thing.
Yes.
when she turned into.
So,
The
that
dragon.
means, did you know that she was? what she
Why
did?
do you think I have launched a war effort into Stratham? Do you think it's just because I want
Resources?
power and money and natural resources and to expand my territory?
Absolutely.
No,
feel
one
like
of
that was
those
gonna be
vile
wild.
creatures was hiding as one of the leaders. I couldn't stand to know that there was a dragon masquerading around as one of the leaders of the Federation.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
So what's the deal with you
Oh.
and the druids?
What do you mean, what's the deal with me and the druids?
What? How?
Alton, are you a dragon? I just asked him, because you're offended that she would masquerade as one of their leaders. So I'm asking, are you a dragon?
Of course not. How dare you? You see, we are the sanctuary for the Dragonborn. We've been kicked out and exiled from these lands for too long. So we made a
Why are
home
my
here.
people by yours?
Your people are not
Dragonborn
enslaved. Your people are great craftsmen.
Fantasy question: Are
It looks like you're
Dragonborn
being worked.
not like dragon related?
The
Anyone
Dragonborn
not-
are descendants of the dragons, yes. In this universe. I don't know if that's IRL.
The dragons.
The dragons enslaved the people the last time they were here. Haven't you read a history book?
Yeah, but you're the dragon's people.
Yes. And I have built a kingdom of wealth and prosperity with the freedom that I have given to my people.
So you can see why we just would think that that's why you'd want to expand it. But it makes sense. I understand the masquerading thing. I think that's disgusting.
She's pretending to be somebody she isn't. We have another dragon
Yeah,
sitting
who
there
would
pushing
who
their
would disguise themselves? That's so gross.
with their thumb on the scales in the background trying to
Who would ever try to masquerade as somebody else? I say wearing your clothes.
Oh, that was funny. Are there any other dragons that are masquerading? Who else are you referring to? Yeah, now I don't know.
Demi? No, just kidding. That'd be
No,
funny.
the upper skirts are very pure bloodline
That'd be a plot twist.
of gnomes. We know there's at least one more up in Bellinau that we have to deal with, and rumor has it something's going on up in the eye, but we will wait on confirmed reports before. Excuse me,
The one in Bellinau, is that Olgarth? Olgath.
yes,
Oh, yeah.
taken up arms at Taras Castle and has been.
Hey, we ran into him.
Oh, and you live to tell the tale. There's not very many of them.
Is he the one that
We are pretty
the
cool.
Red Dragon?
He is, yes, he's red.
Ah,
So we are pretty cool, Mr. Sherfield.
Who is he?
he's the Red Dragon that was like.
What was that guy's name?
I don't know what his name was.
The Red Dragon?
Yeah.
Olgath.
Olgath Hellfire.
Hellfire, yes.
That's
Olga
the one that was
Hellfire.
controlling a tear through a helmet, I thought.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Helmet almost
sick freak.
exploded and killed him.
Almost.
Yep.
Almost.
We pulled it off. Literally.
Barely. Barely. Yes, there's. Obviously, you are just the messengers, and I expect you to conflate the message by the time you get back to Tenebris, but Dean and I will straighten everything out with him when we get there.
Certainly.
Conflate the message.
Yes.
It's been an honor, sir, and I appreciate your time and consideration.
Okay. Yep, I'm good. I'm ready to go.
Goodbye. And he turns and walks away, and as you guys turn to walk away, you see coming over top of the mountain
Our ship.
20 or so birds all at once, like a swarm of them flying away. They fly over top of you and down into the castle.
Okay.
Wait.
All right. Ship roulette. Anybody?
You begin walking back, Lugdash and Fen, as you are just kind of sitting there waiting for something to happen with this boarding party. Without saying a word, they all just kind of look at each other, one of them nods, and they all immediately turn back into birds and fly away, just leaving you.
Luke Dash,
I instinctively
he
go,
raises his sword and just goes, and stay out.
And stay.
Yup, love that.
Hell yeah.
So you guys begin walking back down the path out of the fog almost.
Mhm.
And you see your ship sitting there in the same condition it was in before. Luke Dash and Fen, is there anything you would have liked to have done in addition while you had?
Ben has escaped.
Fen's taking a nap downstairs in the
She's
basement.
not over there.
Yeah, she's taking a nap in the hold
hole?
in the storage area in a freaking bathtub or something.
Nice.
No, I got nothing.
All right. Luke Dash, you are waiting with the crew. You see your friends begin to come down and get closer to the ship, and the crew begins to prep the ship for sailing. As your friends climb back up and brief you on what happened with Alton.
Bird, how'd that cape work out?
Incredible, dude. Everybody bought it, and it was awesome.
Sweet.
It was pretty sweet. It worked out great, except he seen right through our disguises, but he looked perfect.
Yeah, he was a very omniscient guy. Very intimidating to talk to him. I feel like he knew my thoughts.
Wow. Yeah, I must have eaten some bad mushrooms or something, because I swear a bunch of birds just turned into people on this ship. And they all friggin' turned back into birds.
Yeah, I don't know. That sounds crazy. I know nothing about that. Let's continue on.
Okay. As you gather yourselves and your belongings and begin to sail away, if you guys would like to ship roulette, while you are ship rouletting, guess what? You get to level up. Yeah, we're gonna do a short one
Dude,
today because
Howard, Steve, remember what I said earlier, dude?
you're so right. Yeah. Yeah, we got kids over. Luke didn't want to go to sleep. We're gonna keep it short tonight. So, you can level up, you can ship roulette, and we will pick up from you guys flying back to Harnsey, right? Are you doing
Yes.
something else before I commit you guys to flying back to Harnsey with a single roll?
Well, we are
ask the
going back to
navigator.
Harnsey, but it's
Let's-
the way that we go.
Let's ask the navigator when we get
Okay,
to ship roulette.
ship
I
roulette.
say go straight. Oh yeah, that's true. Let's have that. Yeah.
All right, whoever is
I know
your-
it's not going to be me because I was just it. Woo!
Yeah, whoever hasn't been navigator, roll a d4.
Wait, how do I?
Wait, are we ship rouletting first?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
should roulette.
Wait, I think it should
do
be
whatever
everybody.
do whatever you want to
Every-
do. Do whatever you want to do. If you want
Yeah,
to level
one.
up first, we'll level up first. If you want to ship roulette, we'll ship roulette first.
First.
I rolled a 1.
Wait, what do we got to roll at 20?
The 4 D4.
T4, and that was for captain,
Navigator.
No, for the
navigator. Oh, I was already a navigator. So
A D4?
I was not. I rolled a 4.
I just rolled a d6. Whoops.
Roll the 1.
I also rolled a 1.
That's a wrong dash. 1 second. We are checking.
Do you need anything? What'd you do?
3.
Luke Dash, your navigator. Boom. I don't know why I had to roll a d4. If you haven't rolled, so next, dude, who is the current person shipwright? Who's the current shipwright?
Ben,
Fen. All right, go down the list. You have the manual open. That's.
what do you want me to do?
Do either of you have the manual?
Let me pull it up.
Oh, I got it. We're good. All right, so navigator's done. Captain, if you haven't been captain, roll a d20.
If we have not been captain?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
14.
19.
Damn it.
Also 19.
Ooh, brood.
Olaf?
8.
Yup, roll it. Rollies for captain.
Nope, I got stuck on the side. 10.
Um, 6.
Fen is or Demi is captain.
Who was
Fen would
who
be
was
a
the
9.
navigator?
Hypes.
Me.
Luke Dash.
Luke
Wait.
Dash.
Luke Dash navigator. Demi captain.
It's already starting out great.
Fucked.
Love it.
It's all fucked. Alright.
I don't like the sound of that. He doesn't have faith in us, Luke Dash.
Luke Dash is the best navigator in
Oh,
this.
shipwright, quartermaster, surgeon, and cannoneer still need to be picked, right?
Yes.
Fine.
Yes, cannoner. If you have not been the cannoner, D20,
Was
please.
that was the job I was just.
I
at,
have
right?
no idea what job you had.
No, you were the surgeon.
11.
9.
Roll a d20, you said?
Yeah.
11.
All right. You and I need to re-roll then, right?
Yep.
Re-roll a d20.
Yes.
5.
I am surgeon.
What?
What?
We were going for the cannoneer.
I am cannoneer.
Okay.
Nice.
Sturgeon.
Shipwright.
Fine, shipwright. If you haven't been the shipwright, roll a d20.
Only Demi and Fen have been shipwright.
So
2.
everybody else who hasn't had a job yet.
1. God.
Nice.
No.
So I'm the shipwright.
Alright, sturgeon. If you haven't been the sturgeon yet.
I think that's by default Brian at this point.
It
Yeah,
is.
It is.
Brian would be the surgeon.
And
then-
Fen is the quartermaster.
Yep.
Yeah, because like yeah.
Okay, everybody has a new job, right?
Yep.
Love it.
Run through
I go back up to Fen
real quick.
and
Who's
I ask for my money back.
Oh, do I have to give it to you?
You don't.
I guess technically you don't. No, but I still ask for it back.
Uh,
Demi's captain.
I don't remember how much I gave.
Yes.
I never
Nice.
took the currency out, so it was 12 platinum, 7 gold, and 1 silver.
12 platinum, 7 gold, and 1
1 silver.
You sure you're not ripping me off?
Got it.
Good?
Thank you.
Sounds
yeah.
about right.
Sorry if it's backwards.
No, it was good.
Okay.
Because Fen is a rule follower, giving it back.
Gotcha. Thank you.
So, Luke Dash, where are we going?
So you really should.
There's some interest. Well,
I point.
let it ask for Fen. I guess you could just order it for me.
You point.
What direction?
Roll a d8 if you are just pointing in a random direction.
I am.
Hell yeah.
Oh, 1.
You point due north
Perfect.
into a mountain range.
We're going over it.
Hell yeah, baby.
We're gonna
We're going high.
Altitude.
So just
I
to
light
make
a
sure-
fire and hold a blanket over it to gain more lift.
More up.
Debbie,
Yes.
go ahead, Ives.
Just to make sure, like when we do our HP part, right? We just do our roll from our D whatever, and then we just add it to the rolled HP, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, I just wanted to make sure because I was like, at this point, I should know how.
You
to
should
do
know
this.
this, yes.
You know what I mean?
It's
So
not
I'm like,
bad.
I sat here. I'm like, I am like 99% confident, but I needed that 1 extra percent. You know what I mean?
Yep, that is all it is.
I'm glad that you asked. So
We've only done it 10 times.
Oh, about how to level up? I forgot.
Oh my god, dude.
I have 126 HP.
Oh, I can't wait to kill you.
How does he look so high?
He took a vitality perk at level 4.
I have 2.
I go into managing.
He does have 2. He just has 2 things that stat pad his hit points, and he refuses to fight in the front lines. He just he just stands
You
in.
haven't been in a battle where it's like I'll just go in because like half the time, dude, like you gotta
I don't
realize
know how
like the
to add
teammates
that
I have,
piece.
if I just go in, I have no idea if they're like if I'm gonna get shot in the back, if they're all just gonna leave. Like you know what I mean? Like so I sit there and I do crowd control because I'm like, what are these guys gonna do? You know what I mean? I know if I charge in though, Luke Dash will be right next to me. I'll just be his bear with my wolf. But I have a shit ton of HP now, so
Okay, I will find something that drains your HP for the next fight.
well, I mean you could do that, but I have really high constitution.
Yeah, well, now you have cancer, all right?
Your constitution is a 1. Welcome to being cursed.
Yeah, my charisma is low, so I guess I could get cancer.
Did you said we're done for the night? We're heading north over a mountain range.
Heading
Starting
north
next
over a
month.
mountain range. Demi, give me a dexterity roll for flying the ship that you can't see over. You're like doing this, trying to fly into the center of the steering wheel. You can go get a stool if you want.
Own it.
And as the shipwright, do I get a
You
book?
add your dexterity modifier to it, which is like 2. So how bad is it?
It's a 9.
Oh, okay, so it's like a 11 or so, 10 or 11. It's fine. It takes you a second to get used to the controls, but with the help of Atir and Luke Dash, who have already piloted before.
Is there a barrel on the ship, like an empty barrel on the ship that I could flip over and sit on?
I go down and find a chair for you.
I don't want to.
No, she gets a barrel and stands on it like a 5-year-old.
I
Then
find
roll enough.
eggs of alcohol
I
to
put the barrel on its side for you, so it's on the
Yep.
round side down.
So then I roll.
She's balancing it. She's doing it. Like,
Okay, I can do that.
I heard this is good for your core.
Literally what you would say.
Where do you find your?
I can like literally imagine like a halfling like on a barrel like with the ship wheel like going like that. You know what I mean? Like balancing.
I can absolutely see Luke Dash walking up, dropping it down so it rolls, and going, "I heard this is good for your core," and just walking away.
Dude, she's gonna have like an 8-pack by the time we clear the mountain.
Jimmy just being like, "Fuck it," and standing up there trying to balance.
And no one, we're gonna let this happen.
Yeah. Everybody just kind of goes, "That's about right."
Can she like get a strength bonus for doing this for the whole ride?
We'll see.
Like if she does like consistent like core strength checks, like she just fucking like ends up having like the most sickest abs for the remainder of the whole fucking series.
Sure.
They're gonna do an anime series on you.
And people are like, Demi? Short for demonic 6-pack Demi?
I heard she's got a 12-pack.
Demonic 6-pack upper skirt? That's why they don't want you to look up her skirt, because it's just fucking pure demonic.
It's just
bull.
abs. It's just abs upper skirt.
Thighs, abs. Shins, abs.
Oh god, fucking unhinged. Oh.
That's funny.
Her whole
So-
body looks like a pad. It's like the white rooms with the fucking things, just fucking muscles everywhere.
You laugh now, but Brandon's gonna be trying this workout later.
Oh yeah. I'll be this guy, dude. I keep seeing this guy at Planet Fitness. Like this guy every time he's at the gym on this treadmill, dude. He's like shadow boxing, but he does extra stuff that makes me dude, he'll like be on the treadmill, right? And he's always just like walking on the treadmill, and then he'll do weird see like that stuff I can get, but then he'll like walk backwards and then he'll like walk forwards and he goes like this. and like still walks, and I'm like, I can't argue with him because the guy's fucking jacked. I don't get it. You know what I mean? I'm like, I like the guy looks ridiculous, but it's like, dude's fucking ripped. What is somebody gonna be like? You look stupid. He's just gonna be like, whack, just knock you out. You know, it's like shit. You know?
Hey, you know that move he's doing? That's to pick you back up so he can hit you again.
Oh, dude,
That's what it is.
he was,
He's talking about just scoop
and
you
then
up.
there's another guy who wears like it looks to be sponsored gear. It's super funny to me. It's like biker sponsored gear. So it's just super tight, short shit, but the guy's a fucking hunk of meat. You know? So like he's always at the chest area and he just walks around like this. And then like, dude, I was doing like some fucking kettlebell squats and like the guy, I like made eye contact with him across the gym and he's like, this man does kettlebell squats too. And he like walks over, grabs the heaviest kettlebell and just starts fucking lifting his shit right next to me. I'm like, God damn. You know what I mean? Like, it happened. This guy's doing chest shit on the other side of the fucking gym, and I'm in the P360 spot, a different included room, and I made eye contact with him, and he stopped everything and walked over and started kettlebell right next to me. I'm like, the fuck is this? Like, fuck.
Oh, that's funny.
Dude, I gotta, this just happened.